Like a Lifestyle here. Another market recap. Trying some, I don't know, techno or something. First thing first, if you would like to learn from the people I learned from, people said the stock market playlist. 30 resources for $30. Follow my Instagram. Starting to post more videos. Like I posted my short recap from yesterday. While that loads up, I also post those on my Twitter. So everything Like a Lifestyle, link in the description. And let's get started. So as always, we go over the big three: what died, what was triggered, and what hit a new target. Go over the watch list for the day, and take it from there. So first thing first, the watch list for the day was FIS, MMC, NTES, CPRI, HOFV, XLNX, GE, MXIM, and PRTY. 9 trades total. Looking at, of these 9, 5 of them were triggered, and all 5 of them hit. So that's 100% for the day. First thing first, what died? Make sure this is on. I wish I could keep this GoPro thing going without having to hit the button every time, but I'll look that up. CVNA, Carvana. Carvana call was triggered the day before, and it hit for 26%. But today it broke back from the entry point. It's down here. Now this is a broadening formation at the top. So it could have bounced off of this, but it's breaking under. So now this will become a resistance instead of a support. It's supposed to be a support. When it's above it, it's support. When it's below, it's a resistance. PSFE, PaySafe. PaySafe was a put a couple days ago. Triggered here. Fell to 14%. Fell all the way down here. It was within 4 cents of my strike. I should have sold it here. But I wanted like another buck or two. I wanted 40%. And it was like 30 something. So that's on me. But it came back up here, and I had a stop loss for 20%, so I still got 20% on that. But more on that in the target part. But yeah, so PaySafe is now dead because it's back to the entry point, and it was already down, let's say, almost 50%. It was a slow move altogether, so it wasn't that crazy. I mean, it was like 16, 17 bucks up. But that's only if you get one. If you had 1,000. 1,600, that's a little bit better. Let's see, XLF. I got stopped out around here, but it's not dead yet. It just had a fall off. I think the market was selling off and it hit my stop loss, but oh well. You win some, you lose some. And it's not even really that high. It hasn't broken its previous high from yesterday. Yesterday it went up to like 31, and today it was just like 28. So that was that. What was triggered? Put this joker right there. There we go. Was triggered. FIS, Fidelity National Information. The call was triggered at the open, right here at 134.53. GE, General Electric. The call was triggered at the open as well, right here, 106.33. 33s. Ironic. CPRI, the $6 call was triggered at the open. Kind of a false break. Fell down. This would have technically, I guess, been a good part to actually get in, because you would have got it for like half price. And it runs back up and hits the target right there, which I'll go into in a minute. MXIM, Maxim Magazine. I guess they're not doing too good because they fell, but this is a broad formation on the 4-hour, and it bounced off of it. It went up, and it's kind of bouncing again. So either it's going to break down or it's going to shoot up to the call side up here. So we'll see. I'm starting to understand more that the broad formations, they mean a lot more than I thought. Like if it's coming near it, it's probably going to reverse. But if it breaks through, you're free and clear. But more than likely, it's going to reverse. Like even right here, I didn't even mark this one. This is a 1 hour Bryden formation. It failed, bounced right there. Let me pull out 10-day 4 hour on this one. Let's see what that is. Yep. See, so it hit. This is the 4 hour Bryden formation. It popped right there, and now it's following the 1 hour. So it's probably going to go down here. So this is, since this is now a put. I didn't say the $95 put was triggered at 95, 94. It has a good chance of either bouncing here or going all the way down here, or further, because it could retrace down to 91, which would be epic. But yeah, I'm teaching myself as I'm teaching y'all. Ain't that something? GLW. The put was triggered here because the call from yesterday died. I know I said it didn't die at the end, because technically it didn't. It kind of reversed and came back up right here. It kind of popped back up, but in the open it just shit the bed. Like, I don't know what's going on here. So yeah, that fell. And here's the Bryden formation here, so it's bouncing off of that. So there's a chance that it just go all the way up here. But I caught the put right here, $40.50 put at 40.51 to recover what I had lost the day before. So I basically broke even on this trade, which is why it's good to mark both sides, because you can at least get your money back if you play the other side, or better, because I could have did a little bit better than that, but it was a slow mover. MMC, the 150 call was triggered at the open immediately, and immediately hit the first target, but then failed. What's that? A Bryden formation right there on the 4 hour. Let me go out to the 10-day 4 hour chart. Right here. So it hit up here. This is the daily Bryden formation. Fell down, bounced right here. It's going back up. So yeah. And the ARCC, this one got triggered at the close right here. The $20 call at 20.11. And that's what got triggered. What we're doing on time. Oh, 7 minutes. And what hit targets? What hit targets today? DraftKings hit targets today. DraftKings was a beauty. I am happy about this one. Yesterday, it wasn't looking too hot. Let's see right here. This was a false open, and I actually got into this one, full disclosure. This was a false open right here. I got in here, and I wasn't paying attention to the Bryden formations because I just marked them. I wasn't really paying attention. And that's the daily in the 4 hour right there. So that's a double hit. Bam, bam. Shot it down. Shot it down all the way here to the other 4 hour. So technically, this is actually a put entry and not a call entry. But that's on me. So you guys can learn that as you get better with the strat. You'll figure out which side is actually being activated as opposed to what you think it is. Because this is obviously call. This is a super call entry right here. But it's a double Bryden formation top, so it's going to shoot it down, apparently. If it would have broke through, it would have ran. But it didn't break through, so that's kind of the gamble you take. So it fell down here. This would have been a good put from 54 to 51. That probably would have got you a good 100% or something. But then it hits here, bounces, and it's shooting right back up. So technically, this was the call entry. Way down here, where the stop loss was for the call, this was actually where the call was supposed to be entered at. But I didn't know that, so you learn as you go. I'm going to start looking for these a lot more now that I'm starting to understand them. It ran up here, bounced a little bit off of it, and then shot right through. So now we got all this open range. Now luckily, when you have capital, you get to save your trades a little bit. Since the put side, which is way down here, was never activated, you get to average down if you want. They don't really advise that in the strat, but I was just stubborn. I didn't want to give up the trade. So I averaged down, so I got the average from 100 to, well, I got it from like 117 to 70 down here. I probably should have added more if I would have understood this better to get my average down to like 40. And then right back here, it was back to 70. So it's back to break even. And then up here, it hit for 35% at 95, and it hit for 71% at 120. And it still has room to go. Here's the original target for the trade. These are the two I just marked from looking at previous prices. But so this will probably be a nice 100 to 200%er in the morning. But I already got all my money back on this one. So now you're just playing with free money, which is what you get to do when you have multiple contracts. You get to play with free money. So you get 30% on one, 70% on the other. That's 100%. So you pretty much good now. Let's see here. CPRI, the $60 call was falsely triggered here. Fell down. This was, you know, average down position maybe, because the put side is way down here. And it hasn't fallen all the way to the Bryant formation. So you can't really say this is a entry for the put side yet. Because the first target is under that. So you know at least you're going to get this and maybe another one before it's going to shoot back, which is what happened. $60 call hit for 23% right here. It then went up some more and hit for 33% right here, and then got shot back before it hit 61.20. So it's getting shot back down here. So we'll see if it'll break through tomorrow or if it'll die. FIS triggered at the open right here, hit for 27%. Like I said, General Electric, the call was triggered at the open, hit for 32%. Fell down here to the Bryant formation entry. I got in here at well, not here. I got in here. I should have got in here, but you know, didn't really understand. I was figuring it out as I was going, and I could have got in at probably like 120, but I was also looking for it to just break through this again. I'm like, I'm going to ignore these Bryant formation crap. I'm gonna just stick to the entry point I marked. And when it got there, I got in a little early because I was like, it's probably gonna break it, which it did. So I'm already up on this, even though it would have been break even otherwise. Maxim, the put, triggered at the open quickly, hit for 25%. This is a maybe hit because there was such low volume here. It's really hard to tell because the spread was like $300 on the spread, which is ridiculous. So I'm not sure what the true price was on that. And CBRE, the $95 put was triggered here, fell down and broke through the 1 hour, but then came back into it. So now it's on the 1 hour Bryant formation and going back up. And that hit the first price target at 95.01. I don't know what it hit for because I wasn't watching that one at the time it hit. PRGO hit a new low, which is a new high for us, of 369% on the August and 294% on the September, which is crazy. Can't wait till I get one of these for real. Cause let me see, this trade would have cost you $300. Yeah, not even 300, 290. $290 on this trade. And you would get let me see. It's from 290 to 1250. You get $1,000. That's not bad at all. Let me see what's the brown information on this. Y'all get to see some live charting here. Let me extend that to the right. Yep, right here. Where the super call was. Let me do that on the let's do a 10-day, 30 minutes. Right here. Right here. This is the 4-hour Bryant formation. Right there. Y'all see it? Do you see what I'm seeing? Right there. So it bounced. It didn't even hit it yet. It got close. So this is, you know, where you're looking for a put. So, you know, even here, I should have caught that because this was a heck of a fall right here. I mean, the put was 130. The put might have been $50 up here. It might have been $100 to get that same $1,200. But, you know, you learn as you go. So it hit there and just shot straight down Blew past the put entry points. Blew past the 4-hour Bryant formation. Didn't even care about that. And just shot straight down. This was in the pre-market. So the Bryant formations don't exist as much in the pre-market. They don't really care. They're just like, hey, I'm gonna just run through all this right here. And in the morning they try to shoot back up, but no, it went down some more. So even right here, it was up, 300, 400%. And then the next day it fell even more. So we're gonna see what it do tomorrow. This might be 500% of what I've said and done. And Space did the same thing. Space broke through their broad information on the bottom. Hit for 783% right here, and even more. Now this might not really be that much, because when I marked the put, it was 60 bucks, but that was further back, so the put might have been higher than that. But for the sake of stratting, we're going to say it was almost 800%. MMC. This one, where am I at? Yeah, okay. This one right here, triggered at the open. Do not know what that was, the price point. I wasn't watching at the time, so I don't know if it was maybe 10%, 5%, but it did hit the target. GLW, like I said, the put was triggered down here, hit for 27%, and now it's bouncing off the Bryant formation, and we'll see what that does tomorrow. PaySafe, $10 put, hit for 14%, hit down here for, I'm gonna say 35%-ish, but I sold it right here at 20. There's something else you can see. As you can see, the 20% is higher than the 14% from yesterday. That's because of the volatility. Even though the volatility yesterday was good, today it was more because it shot down faster. So even though it's going back up, it's still more valuable at a higher price, which is the dope thing about options. And Wish. Was not watching Wish at all. Stopped watching Wish because it was an old trade. I think it's from one of my first week trades or something. I'm not sure how far back it goes. But Wish earnings came out today, and as you can see, they completely shit the bed. Like, look at that. They're still going down. I don't even know what they did, but people didn't like it. This is similar to what Pinterest did, and heck, Weight Watchers just did it. I wasn't even watching them. Let me see. Let's go to the 10-day, 4-hour. Weight Watchers did it a couple days ago. Activision's done it. Take-Two did. Look at that. 32 to 22. That should have been a put right there. That would have been a beautiful put. But I wasn't watching this. Had no idea that was coming. So, and what else we got? And that's everybody that hit targets today. How we doing on time? Oh, it's gonna be 20 minutes. So yeah, so far so good. It was a good day. This video will actually be up in time for once. I figured out a way to upload faster. It involves a lot of devices, but daggone it, I'm gonna make it work. So, like I said before, get yourself the stock market playlist, 30 resources for $30. Follow me on IG to get my shortened recap versions. If you don't want to watch 20 minutes, you get a quick 1-minute run through. And I'll be posting my watch list there in mornings when I remember. And same thing for my Twitter. So you can follow both. So you can just see it right away, or just follow one, or just follow, whatever. All right, that does that. And not gonna give you a preview of my watch list because I haven't done it yet. But I will post. I might post it tonight actually instead. Maybe I'll start doing that instead. I'll post it the night before, so if anyone wants to study overnight or early in the morning, they can start practicing the strat off of what I've already predetermined is a stratable trade. So yeah, appreciate y'all watching. I'm part should have had some water doing this, but I did it with dry mouth. Pause. Stay hydrated. All right, y'all have a good day. One.